Out on track again, DOE Formula V partnered by CIM Lubri Fuel. And we've got the association part of this category now. Association, just take us, Marcel Bluchnert, take us through what does the association actually mean within the category?
Well, it's basically some of the new guys that's starting out, to give them also a chance to achieve something, if you can call it.
And have your own race in amongst it all as well. CF du Toit, you also have raced here before, so this time out, maybe you go a little bit better?
Yeah, so second time racing here, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to put all the chips on the table and see what we can do.
You're going to put it all out there?
All out there.
Okay, well I wonder what Kyle Watt's got to say about that. Kyle, he says he's going to give you a go today.
Oh, you can try. I'm going to try and give the guys up front a go, but I think we're doing a good job to this far. We're close enough, but I think the likes of MD Bester, Eric Boyens, those gents are seriously quick, so I think we're going to have a tough battle here from 3rd place to about 6th place tomorrow. So I think anybody can do anything up there. So the mid pack is going to be really tough, really close.
And qualifying also hugely important around here.
No, for sure. I think that's where the problem's going to start tomorrow morning. If we don't get a good quali, we're going to have a problem. So we'll need a good quali and then see how it goes from there.
Well, thanks for talking to us, guys. All of the very best, and we'll see you out there on the track.
Thanks.
Second heat of Formula V's making their way around the circuit now. And just to give you a little heads up, some information that came my way earlier on. It was a little bit late from Theo Vermaak, but thanks anyway for that. Yes, Gert is back on track. It was great to see him at the front end fighting so hard for a potential win. And teaming up there with Jaco Schricks, Team DOE. And then it's MD, of course, MD Bester was leading the championship heading into round 1 earlier on, the first race of the day. He didn't have a bad finish to that first race, so could potentially still be in the hunt at the front end, depending on what happened there with, of course, Jaco Schricks, Lennel Janssen, Peter Hills, etc. Kyle Watt leading the association championship. We just heard from them now. And then, of course, a 2:07 for this morning's qualifying from Lennel Janssen was an impressive bit of driving, no doubt about it. Jaco Smit, he won the ATS voucher in the draw this morning, and Gert van der Berg won the Dunlop cash from the draw. Unfortunately, though, Brandon Hills couldn't be here, so he had to go and attend a wedding somewhere around the country, and we wish him all the very best. And yes, we missed him. Well, that's what I was told to say. I don't think anybody missed him. He's probably watching on the live stream, we hope, at the wedding. He better be now as they get ready to go for the second heat. Lennel Janssen and Gert van der Berg, the front row. 2 minutes turns to 1, 1 turns to 30, 30 turns to 5. Jaco Schricks and Eric Boyens ahead of Kyle Watt, Sean van der Linde. MD Bester, championship leader, Jaco Smit, ahead of Yanni Geyer and Peter Hills. CF du Toit, David Austin. And away they go. Great drop off the line there from Gert van der Berg from second place. Looking for the whole shot on Lennel Janssen and gets it. So Van der Berg leads out into turn 1 on his tail, Lennel Janssen, and then his teammate in 3rd place, Sean van der Linde. What a start from him. Up into 4th place ahead of Boyens, ahead of Kyle Watt. Great start there from van der Linde. Running in the lime green and bright pink colours there. Very Eddie Irvine-esque colours that Sean van der Linde runs as he comes into turn 3. Watt under pressure and looking for a way through early on. Boyens there as well, trying to come back at the fantastic start that came from Sean van der Linde. Let's see if he can keep it all together there and stay in the hunt there for potentially a podium position. He'll certainly be looking for a chance to win things out in his race for honours in race 2. Thanks, Fran. I'm glad you're watching, buddy. That wasn't from me. That came from everybody else in your category. They all miss you here big time, and so do we. Hope you've enjoyed the wedding, and I hope you're enjoying heat number 2 here from us. Here they come, up towards the dog bone section for the first time. Kat van der Berg leading things out over Lendl Jansen, pulling away slightly now from Jakes. Jaco Schricks there in 3rd place. Champion, and of course a multiple champion in his own right there, Peter Hills, with that new helmet spray job. Not quite working out for him. Oh! And did I just give him the commentator's curse? I may have. Hills runs off the circuit completely. Mangazo Racing having a tough time of it there with Peter Hills off track and down to about 10 or 11th place there. Onto the back straight for the first time. This is where slipstream can come into effect. You can see Lendl Jansen trying to get into that slipstream behind Kat van der Berg, watching those rearview mirrors to ensure he doesn't get there. Team DOE at the moment are 1 and 3 on track. Van der Linde still hangs on to the 4th spot ahead of Boyens. Watt behind them. Theo Vermaak behind that. That's an impressive start from Theo Vermaak, considering the fact that he started, according to the revised grid I got for race 2, in last place. He's up to, what is 6th place on the circuit. Not a bad run there from the association man. Still looking to fight it out there with, of course, his association championship rivals. So it's into the sunset we go now. And of course at this circuit there's a couple of corners that can be very tricky with the low sun. One of them they're coming into right now, turn 5. Sun comes directly into your visor as you go down towards turn 6 in the hairpin. Just slightly lower now, so it's a little bit easier, but you can still see it in your periphery. So you're going to have to be right on your A game to stay at the front of this championship fight. You'll definitely see it heading towards turn 11 and onto the back straight. A little bit here through the dog bone. Oh, looks like we might have a bit of a refreshment on the timing system. Yes, we have. Thanks for that, Paulie. Right, so timing is back. Well done to that team for getting it sorted. Kat van der Berg, Lendl Jansen, Jaco Schricks, Sean van der Linde, Eric Boyens, your top 5. I can officially say that now because it's officially on my timing monitor as well. Good hustle there from Morgan and his team to get us all sorted out for the last 3 races of the day. Kat van der Berg set the fastest lap on the last pass, 2:12. Not quite the same kind of pace as what they were doing in qualifying. They got down to the 2:07s, remember. Well, Lendl Jansen did, to put it on pole. He's now looking to get back into that top spot and find a way past on Kat van der Berg. Jakes hangs on for 3rd. Teammate there for Team DOE. 4th place still in the hands of Sean van der Linde, but he's got a bit more pressure now from Eric Boyens behind him. Carl Watt is 6th ahead of Theo Vermaak. MD Bester, Yannick Geyer and Jaco Smit making up the top 10. Smith this time trying to stay on track and not spin out if he can help it. He had a bit of a hard one in the first one. Spun out, dropped almost to the back of the pack. The light at the moment from a production point of view is pretty spectacular for these cars. If you're a photographer out there on track, I can tell you, you have got absolutely perfect light for some great photography at Red Star Raceway at the moment. That's what we're trying to bring you here on our production as well from our cameras as they fight the dying light here at Red Star Raceway. Remember, we've still got 2 races to go after this. A 7-lap Class B Payball Volkswagen Challenge heat. And a 6-lap Car Care Clinic, 111 GD Sports and Saloons and Car and Super Hatch combined. Kat van der Berg controlling things from the front, not letting Jansen through just yet. I think Lendl Jansen might be happy with the pace that Kat is setting. He's not going to push too early, show his cards and possibly ruin his chances of a win. Remember, he's coming back from a massive incident at Swartkops at the first round of this championship, where him and Jaco Schricks came together through turn 4. Schricks went barreling into the barrier, and Lendl Janssen went rolling off the circuit 4.5 times in midair before he came down to a very hard landing. Single seaters are tough. They are very, very resilient cars, but you do not want to be locking wheels in them, because it will definitely cause some damage. We know that Jaco Schricks is battling with a bit of an injury as well of his own, so that might be hindering him here slightly in his ability to run with these top 2. Mentioned it in the first heat. Front end has to be sorted for your car to go fast here in Formula V. As I say that, Jaco Schricks goes and puts in the fastest lap, 2:07.337. Fastest of everybody on track at the moment is Schricks in 3rd. Closing down on Lendl Janssen, trying to help his teammate out there slightly. Just ease the pressure that Lendl Janssen is applying onto Jaco Schricks at the front end. Onto Gert van der Berg, I beg your pardon, at the front end. So Van der Berg hangs on for now, into the dog bone again. Bull Securities and Volkswagen Silver Lakes Formula V on his tail. Definitely looking a bit more hungry. You can see the pressure being applied. A lot more now from Lendl Janssen onto Gert van der Berg, hoping to let him succumb to that pressure, make a mistake somewhere on track. With that, Janssen will pounce. Slipstream now. Is that going to be enough to try and find a way past? Geier is looking... I think they might have got through there on Sean van der Linde, actually. Could be a change up there, but under braking for the chicane, no change. Head down towards turn 1 again, inside line from Lendl Janssen. Definitely looking more dangerous. Just trying to pick up on that 4th car. It's just ahead of Eric Boyens, or am I just seeing Eric Boyens' car? Maybe just getting the light wrong there on the car in the background. No, it is Boyens ahead of Van der Linde. This has just been the way the sun caught that car the last time I saw it. It looked like it might be Yanni Geier who's moved his way up there. That would be pretty impressive, because he's down in 10th place. He's made his way up into the top 5. Top 3 maintaining a massive margin over Eric Boyens. Almost 10 seconds now in the dying light here at Red Star. Inside line from Lendl Janssen. This time could be a change-up. Janssen dives through. Going to force Gert van der Berg wide out of that turn 6. He stays side by side with him, and he'll have the inside line for 7. Just a little nibble from Lendl Janssen. Maybe setting things up for a couple of laps' time. Jaco Schricks is keen. He's now closed down on the 2 of them again. Could there be another change here between those 3 cars? Oh, spinner on the left-hand side as they came into the hairpin. Onto the back straight go the leaders. Into the back straight comes Boyens, Van der Linde. Yeah, it's just the light on that car that caught me out the last time. This time I definitely checked to see whether Eric Boyens was that car, and confirming it was him in 4th. Jaco Schricks now putting wheels on the dirt, trying everything and a bit more to find a way through there on his teammate and on Lendl Janssen. They're down into turn 1 again. Awesome stuff here from these three. They really are putting on a show of note amongst these guys. And as always, Formula V is yet to disappoint at any racetrack we go racing at around the country. Usually a couple more contenders in the fight at the front, about 5 or 6 up to 10 at some point. This time out, it's your top 3. And the cream of the crop has risen here today. Petey Hills has been found wanting, unfortunately. He certainly hasn't got that car sorted here for Red Star Raceway. And he's just ahead of the fight for 11, 12 and 13th place. He's down in 10th spot at the moment. He's behind Khaya, behind MD Bester, and behind Theo van Mark. As I said, if Theo van Mark came through from the back of the pack up to into what is now 7th place, he's made up 10 positions in these first 5 laps. They're on to lap 6 and into the second half of the race. Van den Berg under much more pressure now than what he has been. That's good slipstream coming out of the Bull Securities and Volkswagen Silver Lakes car. Will that make it an overtake for the lead? Yes, it will, around the outside. If Lennell Janssen can stay there, he'll have the inside line for 13 and gets it done. Lucky number 13 sees Lennell Janssen take the lead of the race. Here comes Jaco Schricks along for the ride as well. Schricks looking to dive on the inside of his teammate. Just not getting there though. Schricks once again fastest. 207.132 from Jaco Schricks. 208.155, 207.829. That's why there's such an epic battle here for the top 3 in Formula V Race 2. DOE start my car, some dust in the background, looks like somebody might have run wide. Powered by CIM Lubrifuel, of course. We've got really great category here and some superb sponsors that are getting very good value for money from a race action point of view at every single occasion these guys get on track. Schricks with the wheel on the dirt coming out of turn 6. Might have just cost him a little bit of time. Comes back almost instantaneously there into the dog bone. Jaco looking to find a way through on Gert and Lennell up ahead. Not quite there just yet though. Gert van den Berg looking dangerous again. Wants to come back. Boyens is through. He's now pulling slightly away there from Sean van der Linde. Van der Linde trying to answer. Doesn't seem to have it. Carl Watt here for Mark, MD Bester, Petey Hills, and now Sief de Toy into 10th place. Hills into single digits. The reigning champion down in 9th at the moment. Certainly not loving life here at Red Star Raceway this weekend. Gert van den Berg late on the brakes. Tips it in, ooh, running onto the inside of that curb and taking a cone with him. I thought so. Took one of those cones on the inside of that curb. He sends that cone flying in the air out of the exit point of the chicane. Lap 7 done now, 3 to go. Okay, sounds like we're on to our final lap, according to the revision. So it could be the last lap here for these 3. It was supposed to be a 10 lapper, but I think with the amount of time available in terms of light here at Red Star Raceway, they may have revised the revision earlier on and gone to an 8 lapper for the second heat. So on to this last lap now. And Lennell Janssen pulls slightly away from the 2 teammates. Who's going to have what it takes here to win things out from these 2? It's Jaco Schricks applying big pressure onto Gert van den Berg. He wants second place. Remember, both Schricks and Lennell Janssen are looking to come back from a big moment at Swartkops. Gert van der Berg back in the car. Definitely looking for a chance now for a win. Second heat still very much up for grabs. Any one of the three can take it. Jakes loses out slightly coming out of the Dogbone section. But watch for the slipstream now. Will van der Berg carry the corner speed here through turn 11. Lionel Janssen will go defensive. He'll go inside line all the way down that back straightaway. Not give any room to Gert van der Berg. He'll make him drive around the outside. He holds the inside line all the way through. Little dummy there from Gert van der Berg. He's late on the brakes. Look at the sparks coming off those brakes down into turn number 12. Round the outside. Gert van der Berg inside line. Has he got him? He has. Gert van der Berg. Oh, but Lionel Janssen comes straight back at him on the inside of the exit. Van der Berg runs wide. Lionel Janssen takes it. What a run to the line. Brilliant stuff. Lionel Janssen takes it only just. Look at that. 1/10 of a second between all three cars across the line. 0-1-7-7, 0-1-7-8 between Lionel Janssen, Gert van der Berg and Jaco Schricks for race 2 here of DOE Formula V powered by CIM Fuel. Oh, and a spinner in the closing stages. 1-1-3, Jaco Smit spins out again. Oh, what a way to finish the day there for Formula V. He's back on track as Smit, he'll go to the line. Drops a little bit further back in the pack though. The rest of the field coming through there to wrap up what has been another spectacular finish to Formula V's. How close do you want it? 0-1-7-7, 0-1-7-8. That's Lionel Janssen to Gert van der Berg to Jaco Schricks. 0.002 of a second between the three cars across the line for Formula V. Brilliant stuff as always. And once again Smit spins out. He's having a tough finish here in the GZ&Co machine.
I had a good day overall, third overall for the day. Not bad considering this is not one of my best tracks, so I'm quite satisfied with the results. Gert and Lendl were in a different league today. I barely managed to hang on, but well done to those guys. They deserve every bit of it. They drove fantastic.
I think it was an awesome day. Look, the plan is not to do all the races this year, so I pitched up this morning, didn't practice yesterday, so second for the day, second in the race. I think that's I'm happy with the result. So we'll see. Maybe I can do 1 or 2 more races this year, but look, we try to keep it clean, so not try to interfere too much and do dicey maneuvers. But yeah, it was a lekker race. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, really good weekend. Honestly, all credit to Gert for leaving me enough space in that last corner on the last lap. Obviously, at that point, it's kind of him or me, and he left me just enough space, which, yeah, proper gentleman, and yeah, good weekend.